Can you imagine? That has to be an insurance company's like dream and nightmare all at the same time. It's like,
I will say that one time I was actually covering a Hall of Fame. I think it was Paul Molitor, the Hall of Fame, and I was going to drive from Cooperstown to New York for a Twin Series, I think. And I'm driving in these, mountainous back roads in upstate New York, and I hit a deer with my rental car.
Wow.
And I thought it was going to be like, okay, now I got to deal with insurance. Now I got to deal with my company. I got to deal with Hertz or whoever it is. I deal. Mm-hmm. It was amazing how easy it was.
Well, that one you were on the Star Tribune's insurance, right? When I got into a car accident in Beverly Hills a couple years ago, it was like the first time I met Margot LaPanta, Anthony, Steve LaPanta, his wife Mary, and Chad Graff in my like, I think minivan or something, and some woman hit me in Beverly Hills, and same thing. It was a pain in the ass, like reporting it all.
Yeah.
But never heard again about it. It was like the Star Tribune insurance company. I think it's a little harder when it's like your personal, like
unless you have Tony Hoaglund.
Yeah, unless you have Tony
Tony will
Hoaglund,
take care of it
who's been awesome. That one was that one was an unbelievable. This is how I'll leave you on this. So we get into this car accident in Beverly Hills. This is after I say, hey, we should all go sightseeing. And then, so we get hit, and I look in my rearview mirror to like pull over to the side of the road, and I look at Chad Graff. I see Chad's face in my rearview mirror, and he's like on his phone watching the Oklahoma football game. And then like part of me for 1 minute goes, maybe I'm envisioning this. Maybe we weren't in a car accident because Chad hasn't even looked up. But then I looked at Margot, and it was very clear we were in a car accident. I think I've told this story before. This is how I'll end it. So we pull over to the side of the road, and the cop comes from the Beverly Hills Police Department. And Chad, Steve, LaPanta, and Anthony decide to go to a gas station to go buy food or something. And Margot, who, again, I think this is like, honestly, might have been my first time ever meeting her. She's in my passenger seat, and I'm like, oh, this is so nice that she is staying with me right now. Like, this is a very traumatic experience. I've never been in an accident like this. I'm worried about Star Tribune insurance, all this stuff. And so I'm dealing with the cops, so I come back and talk to her, and the cops, like, realizes that it's the other woman's fault. And I talk to Margot, and she goes, hey, I can't get out of the car. She was trapped in the car while I was like, I'm like, this is the nicest woman ever. Like, she's staying with me during this
It's like the story of all Russo's relationships.
She was stuck.
If the door's not locked, it's not going to work.
So for the rest of this trip, she had to, every time she was in the passenger side of my door, she had to like climb over the controls to get out. Then we get back, and I'm like a little floundered that these guys come back with food, and they get in, and I'm a little pissed off. I'm like, this is
can't you just see it? You get in a big accident, and LaPanta goes, I need chips. I'm gonna go find chips.
So I hit drive, and now we're like clugging along the highway of Beverly Hills in a minivan, going because I wanted to bring him to like Nate and Al's. And all of a sudden, hand comes up in between the console, between Margot and me, and it's Steve LaPanta and goes, prosciutto? And I turn to him, I'm like, I don't want prosciutto right now. Especially gas station prosciutto. Best final thought ever, right?
The LaPantas would go to the gas station, buy prosciutto to get you through the car accident.
Yeah. This cannot be the first time I've told this story.
This is the first
podcast,
time.
Right? No, yeah, Brandon's heard it.
Really?
Oh, okay. I told her LaPanta. Okay.
It's the first time you've told me.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't listen to the show.
Yeah. See, this. Can you again imagine being Brandon?
Poor bastard.
How many like total podcasts have you had to listen to on the?
Well, he's listened to zero.
Yeah. It's got to be close to like. I mean, we're at what 200? Yeah, near 200. We should have a big party. And then
we should.
And then there's been
we should go to a bar.
You have the Krasinski show, the Cheryl Reeves show, what else?
Roy Smalley,
Tim
Yoder.
So imagine these. I mean, it's got to be 1,000 podcasts that he's listened to, and he knew that I told that story. Isn't that amazing?
No, Brandon's right. It's sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
But that was your best final thought ever. Congratulations.
Yep. I think 64-minute podcast is
That's enough.
Perfect. Yep. See ya.
Thanks for coming down, everybody. We appreciate it. February 18th, 6 o'clock. It's a Monday night. Come on down, and let's hear Russo dredge up some more awful memories. Give Michael a round of applause, please.
Pretty little city built on a hillside. Music in the bars and fire in the sky. was covered in ice, and I used to call it home. So much coming out, there's nothing going in. I know that you feel like you're never gonna win. Oh, but the world won't forgive a winner.
Like we all know I'm not a winner.